Greetings and salutations. Welcome to another episode of 365 Days of Gaming. Really appreciate you taking our time to check out this video. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Greatly appreciate it. So thank you in advance. Now, you know Mario RPG, probably my favorite Mario game. And we never got a sequel. We're never going to get a sequel. But Nintendo has tried their hand at recreating that magic in a few different franchises. One of them, it's not 100%, but it comes really close. That's Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. Yes, this is also a Game Boy Advance game, so it gets bonus points from me. You know what this is. Move past it. But let me just tell you, again, it's not Mario RPG great, which is like the tippy top. But this is a great game. And I was on the fence with this game and also another series that we'll talk about later, because I am so, beholden to Mario RPG standards. But let me tell you, they did a great job. First and foremost, dialogue, capturing the fun of the absurdity of, just the Mario universe, right? So the, basis of the story is this kingdom, which, obviously Mushroom Kingdom and the world that they're in changes whenever they feel like it. So there's a neighboring kingdom now, the Bean Kingdom, and somebody from that kingdom comes over and she steals Princess Peach's voice. Not only does she steal it, but then she replaces it with like words, like she gets word bubbles now that explode. So, she can't even talk to people. So you have to go, rescue her voice basically. And Bowser was in the middle of trying to kidnap her, but he can't because she got the exploding voice and he don't want to destroy his fortress. Like all of the, like I said, the silliness of the game and what I come to expect from these type of games is there. So I'm really happy. And this time you got Luigi with you, and they use the brothers in a very cool way to not only battle, but also to traverse the areas and puzzle solve and things like that. So I thought that was really cool. It's got a Mario RPG style battle system, right? So it's turn-based, but it's active. You have to press buttons in order to get the most out of it. So do extra damage, avoid damage, lessen damage, complete combos, their team-up attacks. They went in. This is just a really good game. And I'm a big fan of these type of games because I like Mushroom Kingdom and I like the colorfulness that they have, the different, enemies and races and different creatures and classes and all that stuff that they have in here. And anytime I get a chance to kind of let them dive deeper into it and show me more of this fictional world, I'm always a big fan. I really wish they would do more in this avenue, but we get what we can and we take it and enjoy it. So as you go through different areas, you meet different characters. They help you or they try to actively harm you. So you'll come across a character and tell you to do something for them and you do it, and they'll be like, nah, I was just messing with you, which again is the spirit of these type of games. And I'm sorry, I can just jump on Goombas all day in an RPG setting. And the pacing is pretty good. The leveling, they do a very similar thing to what Mario RPG did. When you level up, you get to pick a bonus, and this time it does a random amount between 1 to 3. In Mario RPG, I believe it's depending on which one you pick at that time, and of course RNG involved is very similar, but you don't get to see a kind of a slot machine style. But boss fights are always interesting because they always have some sort of trick to them that involves either timing jumps or knowing what character they're gonna target. I always felt like in this game though that they did this very little subtle dig, like in the dialogue itself, they're always kind of messing with Luigi as being Green Mario guy and all that stuff, which is funny in itself, right? But I also feel like damage wise and stat wise, the game seems to give Mario a little more boost than Luigi. If I got a bonus and I picked attack for Mario and it's between 1 and 3 and I get a 3, and then I go to Luigi and I pick attack and it's between 1 and 2. And it would be different if, he had higher defense, but he really doesn't. He does, but he doesn't. And also all the enemies seem to attack him more. Like I said, I could be tripping. I could be, but I feel like I'm not. And I feel like, if you play this game, you get what I'm talking about. It just seems like the game will purposely go for Luigi, even when it would be more advantageous to go for Mario. But then if Luigi's already low, and it, be like, oh, okay, they're gonna go for Mario. No, we're still going for Luigi. Like, he just seems to be the target of things a lot more. But certain things you gotta do in this game were kind of cool, but also very frustrating. Like, in order to get to different areas, you have to jump over ropes, and it gets tougher. And I was already doing bad on the first one, so just remembering like, oh yeah, that was a thing that I struggled with in this game a bunch of times. But all you gotta do is get it once, and then it doesn't matter. So I really enjoyed this game. I really thought that they kept the spirit of the Mario RPGs. That essence was there. And if you play these games, because there's a bunch of different ones. The first one was the one I played and owned and beat, and the other ones I've played them, but I've not really like dove into them as much. But this one was always a highlight for me, and it's a Game Boy Advance game, so it gets bonus points. So if you know about this game, I'd like to hear your thoughts on it. And if you haven't played this game, I know they've moved it over to like collections and stuff like that. You should definitely give this a try. Not only just if you're a fan of Mario RPG, but if you're just looking for a fun Mario game that's not the standard gameplay style, it is very much worth it. But I appreciate you letting me reminisce with you. Y'all have fun. Y'all be safe. Peace.